Hello and welcome back to the TV Show Club. I'm very excited for this episode because today we're going to be talking about Beef. If you've not seen Beef on Netflix, you need to go watch it. This might be one of the best TV shows to come out in a long time. The first thing to draw me to this TV show was the fact it's A24 and also Steven Yeun. I love Steven Yeun, I loved him in Walking Dead, I loved him in, I can't remember the name of the film, but it was an A24 film and it was all about like family and so I can't remember, but I love him as an actor. So he was my instant draw to this, and for good reason. He was absolutely fantastic in this. Genuinely, the highlight of this show, I think, was him and his performances. He showed, like, rage, he showed depression and crying, and that breakdown scene in the church is genuinely one of the best acting performances I've seen in a long time. If he doesn't win anything for that, I will be shocked. But let's not also sideline Ali Wong. She was also just brilliant in this show. To be honest, every actor in the show was just absolutely stellar, and that is one thing that really stood out to me for this show. The second thing is the concept. I literally binge watched this whole show in a day, and I didn't get bored once. The pacing of the show is brilliant, the different concepts it brings in. When I watched the first couple of episodes, I thought, is the whole show just going to be about these two people going back and forth? But then the way it develops and the relationships with his younger brother and how he gets involved, and the sideline stories of like Isaac and everything like that, it was just really well done. And as I say, the pacing of this show is brilliant. The way the story is told and how there's an 8-month time gap and yet you don't feel like you've actually missed anything that you really needed. The writing of the characters is brilliant. Each and every character feels like they have their own problems, life stories. Each character just feels deep, and it's like every time we get to spend more time with a different character, we get something else about them. There's also such a nice concept of like, you've got these two people who are struggling and yet have such polar opposite lives. One's trying to close a $10 million deal, another one's trying to return some cookers because he was trying to kill himself. But both of these people just want to be seen. They just want to feel seen and heard, and for the first time they both get that from each other. It's in a rage-induced moment, but the whole last episode where it's those two just talking through it and realizing that they are finally being seen by each other, it was just fantastic. That's what I took away from this show. It's just that it's these two people who are struggling and just wanted to be seen. Do yourself a favor, go and watch this on Netflix if you haven't already, and I'll see you next time on the TV Show Club.